What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel once again for one more video, one more narrated video, one more voice-over video here on the channel. And yeah, guys, so this should be the continuation of the last video, which probably will be called concept a character design number 19. Part A. This one should be part B, the last one of the concept, the character design 19. So yeah, 19, yeah, 19, yeah, or 18. All right, whatever. So but yeah, so I just wanna record this part, just just wanna put some final touches on the final design. So offline I continued. I did when I finished the previous video. I worked a lot offline just to accelerate the process, so to speak, especially this part of the drawing, the dress like thing, the cloth thing here. So yeah, so what I will do on this video, I will increase the line weight here, the character a little more, define a lot more the ages of the character, and finish the final touch on the face. So I drew something, like a demon like thing, here. Let's see if I can zoom in on this part so you guys can see. I was reluctant. Oops. I was reluctant to. Was afraid to draw the ears on this character, but I was thinking that it should be it should be has ears, because it will be more menacing, so to speak, terrifying if I put the ears. Without the ears, maybe he will not resemble a human, so to speak. But yeah, this is the main approach of these characters, these humanoid characters. Something that could exist in a real world. So it had some kind of believability. Should be a kind of degree of believability. So yeah, guys, so again, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well, and yeah, guys, let's finish this little guy here. So I will probably end this video. I will a little soon. It's not a a bigger video this time. Just want to finish, put some final touches here, on the school, on the overall design of this character. Increase a little bit the line weight, put some shadows on the schools here, on the school belt. Kind of cliche, I know, but yeah, sometimes we don't have the time, or if you are tired, you just need to how can I say that? Yeah, you just need to focus on what you do and works the most. So sometimes you just need to to create something that is already is on your comfort zone, just for the sake of be productive. And again, just try to do your best, hope for the best. Don't compare yourself too much to others artists. Don't overthink too much, especially if you are developing IP, if you're developing a intellectual property, if you are developing a new series. So just enjoy the process. Just try to enjoy the process. Try to keep improving on your skills. First and foremost, on the skills that you already, especially in the skills. First and foremost, on trying to improve, to keep improving, sharpening the skills that you are already master in some degree, and of course always try to develop the ones that you are not comfortable with yet. And yeah, guys, so it's a never-ending journey to be an artist. Something that you always need to keep pushing forward, just like any other ability, any other activity. You need to improve, but to improve you need to practice, you need to keep sharpening your skills, to keep designing, creating your own path to success, to be a successful master in some degree. But again, it's a never-ending journey. Don't don't bother too much to, how can I say that, to be a don't try to be a perfectionist. Just do your best and just try to improve, just try to create something, just try to put something on paper, try to stay productive, and always be grateful for the the privilege, so to speak, that you have to wake up every day and draw and enjoy the presence of your loved ones. Yeah, so yeah, guys. Yeah, put some kind of crystal, blue crystal on his forehead. Let's put some more light way here. Let's define a little more the ages of his horse. Define a little more the overlapping here. Again, Bic Ballpoint Pen. This is a fine line, fine tip. Big pen. But it's still a regular pen. It's quite cheap here in Brazil. Yeah, guys. It's quite creepy creature. But it was fun nonetheless. Something that I find funny, that are quite funny or quite intriguing, so to speak, about the word nevertheless. Nevertheless. I always think this word could be a boss, video game boss name, nevertheless. Kind of, Final Fantasy thing, nevertheless. Or strong software thing, Veritas, the nevertheless. The nevertheless win from the perpetual suffering. it Actually, it goes well with, it sounds like a heavy metal, brutal rev metal, brutal death metal album named Veritas. And nevertheless, wind of suffering. Just like the word seeds of suffering from suffocation. The song seeds of suffering. Seeds of suffering. I find it quite cool. The song name Seeds of Suffering. Semente do sofrimento. Seeds of suffering. It's a quite good song too, by this band. It's a quite, good band. It's not my, type. I like death metal. I like extreme metal, but I listen. I didn't listen too much this band yet, but I know it. I know it's a quite respected act on the underground scene and on the extreme metal scene. Still, I didn't, see them enough, by myself just to listen the whole catalog of the whole discography. But the songs that I heard, that I listened, I enjoyed. I find quite good. The gutturals, the instrumentals, something like Nile and others extreme death metal band. So the one that I'm talking, it's called Suffocation. There's another one. It's called Immolation. It's a good band too. It's an American band, if I'm not mistaken. Suffocation, I think it's American band too, as well, if I'm not mistaken. And there's other bands, from the scene that I listen. I like it. Anyway. Of course, I know Cannibal Corpse. Corpse Grinder is a awesome frontman. It's a great band. Cannibal Corpse has beautiful album covers. A lot of a lot of cutie stuff they put on the album covers. It's so cute, so beautiful. To be honest, to me now I'm talking serious now. I know it's they have kind of grotesque stuff revolve around them when it comes to the thematics they work on. They work on the lyrics on the album covers. But I especially the album covers as an artist, I find it quite enjoyable. It was quite brutal thematics, but still has, you know that you can see the artist put an effort doing the shit, doing the the art. There is some crazy, some good artists, that work with the band to bring, that art to life. Yeah, guys. So just want to record something. Just refine the ages. It's not a. This one is just to when just like we say in Portuguese here in Brazil, when we do something just for the sake of doing, something that we do to cumprir tabela, para cumprir tabela, just to check the box, so to speak. Just to stay productive. Yeah. So if you're listening death metal too, or any kind of extreme metal band, black metal, too, put on the comments what are the bands that you like it, that you already listen or you want to listen to, but you get into yet, you think there is something interesting around that band. One band that I it was hard to get into from the scene, from the extreme metal scene was, let me see if I can remember properly. What was the band, man? I can't remember. But tons of bands. And of course, the good fathers of death metal, Death, Morbid Angel. They are amazing bands. Chuck Schuldner was an amazing Norse musician. Still an amazing musician because he still live through all his works as a composer, as a guitarist, as a vocalist, as a musician, as a frontman. But he's still alive in form of his music. So yeah, Death, Morbid Angel. But to be honest, it take me quite a while to perceive the value, so to speak, But yeah, but I didn't enter to this realm, so to speak, by listening to this band. I listening through other resources, other doors, so to speak. I think one of the gateway bands that helped me to discover the extreme metal band, and indirectly was the band called Trivium. When I started to listen to them in 2013, so 13 years ago, and now it's one of my favorite bands. I know it's not a too extreme metal band, but it has it's a lot of influence of death metal, melodic death metal, you know even some glimpse of black metal. So it's a great band, a band that incorporate a lot of subgenres on the catalog. That's why I like them. That's why I consider them one of my favorite bands, and the band that I have a huge respect for. But yeah, I can consider them one of my gateway bands. That helped me to discover other bands, other amazing bands as well. But the one that I should mention that really helped me to discover more extreme metal, songs, bands, was the band called Opeth. It's a Swedish band from Stockholm, Sweden. Do you know where Stockholm is? That's right, Sweden. And yeah, one of my favorite bands nowadays. The band that I have really respect for. It's an amazing band. Has a quite it's a vast catalog of songs, of albums, and influences. You know, Michael Oldfield, which who is the frontman and one of the the oldest members of the band. He's a great composer. He's a great musician. He's a great frontman too. He cracks some jokes in all of his presentations. And it's an amazing composer, amazing musician, very creative. You know, and yeah, quite pretentious, just like every frontman. But in the same way, he's very humble, very humble. You know, and it's a good guy. It's an amazing band, guys. Amazing band, and one of my favorite bands. So yeah, Opeth was the one of the gateway bands that helped me to discover the extreme metal genre. Death metal, black metal, and yeah, you know. And of course, when I first listened to Opeth, it take me quite a while to really enjoy the albums that have death growls, gutturals. I started listening to them on 2016 when they recorded uh, Sorceress. I like it. Find quite agreeable or quite you know good album. And then I search for the catalog, and I and I found they were a quite different band before the you know the Heritage record. First, when I listen to Rare Heritage, I find it a piece of trash, and now it's one of my favorite bands by the. It's an amazing album, guys. Heritage by Opeth. One of my favorite albums. Is an amazing album. So it took me quite a while to enjoy that album. I lost the count of times that I listened to the album. I think more than 100 you know times. Almost 100 times. This is amazing band, amazing album. It's quite um, experimental album by the time. Especially because were trying to do something completely different than they did before. So it was a huge you know jump for what they achieved with the music before. It was a huge risk. you know but yes, it's divided the opinion of the fans, especially when they decided to keep making music that sounds more progressive, more 70s, so to speak, style of music, prog music, more prog oriented music. But yeah, I still have respect by day, especially Mike Oldfield, which is the main man of the band, the motor of the band, the composer. Is the band. I have huge respect by him, the risk that he takes with every record. Some records, some of this new era not too good. Let's be honest. I didn't like too much the Calda Veneno. You know, maybe I should listen to it a little more, just like I did with Heritage. Pale Communion is an amazing album. There's nothing wrong with the album. It's an amazing masterpiece. Pale Communion for 2014 is an amazing album. You know, Sorcerer is an okay album. Have some great songs. It's a Seventh Sojourn. You know, Will o' the Wisp, Sorceress, The Wildflowers, and so in others as well. And Call the Venenum, it's decent album, but it's not my cup of tea. Not of not of my not of my yeah. I think they trying to experiment too much on this one. I didn't like, and then the last Will and Testament they recorded. They, if not mistaken, 2023. It's an amazing album. It was an amazing album. 24. Sorry. It's an amazing album. It's an amazing album. They get back with the Death Growls. They experimented a lot. It's a conceptual album, and it was an amazing album. One of my favorites. It's quite short. They have quite short songs by the standards, the old school standards, but the way the songs flow one after another, it's amazing. I think they perfected what they started with the previous albums, the old school, so to speak, Opeth albums. I think they perfected with the album. And yeah, let's see what the future brings, if they will record another one with this kind of intention to maintain a sense of heritage, so to speak, with the previous albums, especially using gutturals, death growls, so to speak. Let's see. But to be honest, guys, all the albums have something that anyone can find attractive, something that anyone can be benefit from it. But my favorite record by Opeth, what is my favorite record? Ghost Reveries, Blackwater Park, and Still Life. I think they are the whole trinity of Opeth records, to me at least. On the previous years, the past years, I was listening to Still Life a lot more. We have Man, Serenity Painting Death is amazing music, amazing song. Moonlapse Vertigo, dude, some great tunes there. One of the peak, Opeth moments, that are on the album. Some great songs on that album. Face of Melinda is a ballad, but it's still a great song. Benighted, Fight, another metal ballad, just to fill the gap between the songs on the album, but still it's a great song. Saw you benighted by your friend. Muito bom. Okay, guys, just trying to put some textures, trying to create some shadow. Let's put some a little bit invader here. So yeah, guys. So Opeth, one of my favorite bands. The band that helped me to discover other extreme metal bands as well. Death, Morbid Angel, Entomb, In Flames, Amon Amrath. I think it's how you pronounce the band name, which was inspired by J.R.R. Tolkien. The Moon of Doom. Amon Amrath. I think it's how you spell it. Anyway, pronounce it. But anyway, and yeah. So there's others as well. Carcass, Possessed. You know, Possessed. You know, in the words of Chuck Schuldiner, if I'm not mistaken, was his major influence. To develop the death style. Death, the gutturals, the instrumentals. One of his major influences to create death, to band death, was Possessed, and other bands as well. So yeah, of course, the Cannibal Corpse, as I said, Suffocation, Necrophagus. Let's see if I can remember other bands as well. Bloodbath, which was a band that Michael Ackerfield, the vocalist of Opeth, started as a side project with his friends on Catatonia, which is another Swedish band. Nowadays they are more prog-oriented band. It is a great band. It have a quite melancholic vibe on these songs. It's an amazing band too. And on his album called on the album called Brave Mother Day, Michael Ackfield, the vocalist from Opeth, did the vocals on that album on the 1996, which is the year that I was born, by the way. So this album turned 30 on this year, just like me. I'm already 30 years old, so I'm old. I'm an old guy. And yeah, guys. So it was amazing. It is an amazing album by them. Catatonia. And yeah, you guys should listen to that album too. So yeah, guys. Third minutes. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna try to push some more videos here. Just to be honest, I didn't want to record anything today. Just want to chat. Just want to talk. To be honest, guys, I didn't want to record this video because I've been dealing with some family problems, and it's been quite difficult to handle. I'm quite sad with the things that are going on in my life, especially after my 30 year birthday. It's not about my birthday, but the things that happened before later my birthday. So my father uh, got ill. So my father is dealing with some huge medical problems, and yeah, guys, I think he's parting. He's yeah, guys. So it's been quite difficult to do any creative thing in this meantime, but I know that he want me to keep going on with him or without him. And yeah, guys, so it's been quite difficult. I almost lost my words here. But yeah, guys, it's been quite difficult to deal with this. The thing that my father is going on. I hope he have a small percentage of, you know, of, you know, to be alive on it. But yeah, I I just the only thing that I can do now is pray for God, pray for him to be well, whatever he will be after this. But yeah, guys, it's quite difficult to do this sort of things, to record a video in English and drawing video in English and talk about some very sensitive content, familiar content, family content, personal struggles content. But yeah, I think anyways, it's important to talk, even if I'm not talking, directly what he has. But yeah, guys, pray for him, pray for me, and I hope I can see him soon better, whatever God plan for him. But I hope he could be better, and just for the sake of the records, to want to say thank you to him, to everything that he did it to me, to my family, to my my siblings, for my my brother, my sister, my niece, my of course my mom. And I just want to say thank you to him, just like I did when I was visiting him on the hospital. It's a quite difficult time. It's a quite difficult thing to do, especially again after my birthday. But that's life, guys. I need to stay strong. I need to keep pushing forward. I need to keep evolving. I need to keep doing this first and foremost for me, because I need to be good. I need to be healthy to help the ones that I love, and I need to do this for my mother. So she's suffering too. Me and her, we were dealing with all his struggles, his illness, and we are the front line trying to help him. But I think he is, again, he's parting, and yeah, that's life, guys. Sorry. Anyway, so if you guys want sort of tip, so to speak, so guys, enjoy the life that you have, the things that you can enjoy, the presence of your loved ones, your fathers, your mothers, your siblings, the ones. Enjoy the moment, any moment that you have with they, because it could be the last one, and you yeah, guys. So enjoy the moments that you have with these persons, these people, and be grateful for everything they did for you. The things they help you to develop, the things they give you, not necessarily in a monetary aspect, but in a moral aspect, in a value aspect, in a, you know, in a mindset aspect, so to speak. So be grateful for the experience they give you. But yeah, guys, so that's at least the thing that are helping to cope with all these bullshit things that are happening to him, to my family. But I know that whatever God again are planning to him or is planning to him, he'll be in a good place. And I can just hope for the best. Whatever the best will come. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to open my heart, so to speak here. But anyway, hey guys, I'm gonna finish this video because I need to work on my other job in a few hours. So I still need to rest and I still need to sleep, to wake up and work on this other job. And that's life, just like my father did when he was with us. He never complained when the things get hard. He just keep it push forward for us, for him, for his loved ones. And I know that he wanted he wanted he wanted that we his family keep and push forward, keep improving, keep living with him or without him. And yeah, so I'm very grateful to him for everything that he did for me, all the conversations, all the jokes. You know, he still is an amazing man. He's an amazing father, and I love him too much. He's my hero. He's my he's my hero. He's my best friend, and he will ever be. You know, he'll always be my friend, my father, my yeah. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for stopping by. Didn't do too much here on this video. I just wanted to record something. Just want to chat. You know, just want to put these words. Just want to to talk. Just want to open my heart, especially on this the last minutes. But anyway, so guys, stay safe, be well, enjoy the presence of your loved ones, the presence of your fathers, your parents, your siblings. And you guys, thank you for checking this video. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys stay safe and keep pushing forward, guys. You know, keeping evolving, keep drawing, keep doing whatever you wanted, you loved to. You know, besides any hard struggles that you are dealing with. You know, you don't need to to avoid the sadness. You don't need to suppress the sadness, so to speak. If you wanted to vent, if you wanted to cry, feel free to do so. You're not weak. You're just experiencing life at the fullest. But but be aware that later you need to step out of your comfort zone, step out of your sadness zone, so to speak, and keep pushing forward, keep evolving, keeping, getting better, try to, to always, you know, keep moving forward. There's no other way. The only way is through, is keeping push forward. No way back, no way back, just through. Just like a trivial song from the In Court of the Dragon album. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for checking this video. Thank you very much for checking any video on my channel. Stay safe, be well, keep pushing forward, keep drawing, keep evolving, and see you all soon on the next videos, okay? Bye, take care, and goodbye. Bye. Tchau, galera. Fiquem com Deus. Fui.